Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to park in between two cars. So remember, this one you're not going to get on your driving test, but it is useful for once you pass your test, and even before you pass your test you want to park somewhere by your road or something. So because it's a small space, we want to start pretty much in side by side with this car, and we're going to turn to the left quite a lot because we don't have much room to play with. And the other video I showed you, because you've got lots of room on your test, you can do it quite gradually in one small turn. Here we're going to use a full lock turn to get the car into that space as soon as possible. So we're going to look all around first of all, and once we know it's clear, we're going to reverse back. And I can see the back of my car is just gone past the end of this car here, which means when I start turning, it's going to go into that space without me hitting this car here, which is important obviously. So looking all around and doing a full lock to the left as soon as I started moving back, looking all around, checking to see if anybody's coming near me, and being mindful where that car is and where this car is as well. And I'm going to use my small mirror quite a bit as well, and then I'm going to see the curb is getting quite close to, my car's getting quite close to the curb now, so I want to start turning a bit the other way. But before I do that, I'm going to look around first, and I'm mindful, because it's a small space, I'm mindful of my front there hitting this car, so I don't want to do that. So I'm keeping an eye on that as well as I reverse back. At the moment it's looking like it's okay. If I wasn't sure, I'd go back and start again, but because I know my car, I know that it's not going to hit it. So I'm going back some more, keep going back, and I'm just going to get quite close to the pavement, which is not a problem. You can go back and forth on this one. Sometimes you need to do that. So I'm looking around, checking this mirror as well, because I can see in this mirror the car behind, and I can also see that we're inside the line on this in the bay as well. So I'm looking around. There's a chance I'm going to hit the curb, but maybe not. So I'm going to keep going back. It looks like it's okay actually. Keep going back some more, and yeah, it looks like it's good for this one. And I don't want to, remember we've turned earlier all the way to the right, I don't want to leave my wheels like that because they're going to be sticking out. So I'm just going to look around, then I'm going to turn a bit towards the left like that, just to straighten them out, and stop there. So I don't want to be parked so close to this car and too close to this car. I've got enough space between the two just so they can come out if they decide to do that, and they can come out comfortably as well. So I'm going to show you what to do if you end up hitting the pavement or getting too close to the curb. So in this situation, it's not such a bad thing, because sometimes you will need to hit the pavement and then you can correct it, especially when it's dark. I might do a video of parking in the dark so I can show you what I mean, because you won't be able to see the pavement properly, but I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'm just going to turn it towards the left. I'm going to go in there nice and slowly, looking all around as usual. I'll start turning the other way now, but if you see in a sec, it's going to hit the pavement. Remember, you want to go slowly so that when it does hit the pavement, it's not going to cause any damage or go over the pavement. You just feel it not going back anymore. So like now, it's not going back anymore because I've gone back as far as I can without touching the pavement. So now I can go into gear 1. So you can, some people like to go out fully and start again. You don't have to do that. You can just turn as much left as you can while going forward a tiny bit, just to create a bit of space between you and the pavement. Again, being mindful of that car in front of you as well, and looking around, because when you see, like now this van's going past, you don't want to be going out when they're going past you like that, because they have priority as they're driving past. Okay, so now we're going to go forward a bit just to create a bit of space between us and the pavement, and be mindful of that car as well. And then like there, that's far enough. I'm looking around again, I get into reverse. So now, because of that space that we just created, it should work. Now as I go back, I'm going to turn all the way left and keep reversing back, and I can see there's a nice gap between the pavement and this car. Once I get to like there, I can start straightening out now because it looks straight. I can go back a tiny bit and we're in. Then you just secure the car. So coming out of this situation here sometimes is a bit tricky. We need to reverse back a bit, because to come out from here just to go forward is not going to work. There's not enough space to do that. So I'm going to need to reverse back a bit first. And remember, you need to be mindful of the car behind you as well and the car in front. So I'm just going to go into reverse, look around. Because I want to control my speed a lot, I'm not going to go beyond the biting point on this one. I'm just going to be playing around the biting point. So right now it's at the biting point, I can feel it. And just when it starts moving, like there, I'm not bringing it back up anymore. I'm just going to keep it there. Maybe even bring it down a bit actually. Keep going back. So I'm looking mainly at the back, but I'm looking around this mirror as well for anybody going past, any pedestrians that might want to cross, because you'd be surprised how many people try to cross behind your car when you're reversing. It's amazing. So we're going to look around again now, because I think there's enough space. If there's not, you can always reverse back. So I'm going to look around, make sure it's safe. I'm going to signal as well, because I can't really see what's beyond this car, and I'm going to keep an eye on this mirror for anybody that's turned into this road. I'll keep checking around as well, make sure there's no one there. I've just got my clutch at the biting point with a bit of gas as well, not too much. And I can see a car coming now, so I'm going to stop for this guy, because to come out and without hitting this car, I'll need a lot of space to do that. And then if I do that with this guy in the way, I'm going to get in his way, so I don't want to do that. So once he's gone, I can carry on now. Keeping an eye on that car as well, make sure I don't hit it. And then it looks like it's good now, and keeping the control of my clutch, and then I can straighten up, and then it feels carry on.